It's Thursday, October 29th, and you're watching The Great Lost Rewatch. Today we're talking about whatever the case may be. This episode starts with Kate collecting fruit. She quickly runs into Sawyer, and by runs into, I mean she throws a rock at him. They find this hidden waterfall, and they decide to both strip down and take a swim, making everybody of all genders and sexual orientations happy because they have someone to ogle at. Sawyer calls Kate Freckles for the first time. I like it. It's a cute, endearing nickname, and it allows women who kept their freckles from childhood to be proud of it. While swimming, they find some dead bodies from the plane in the water. Ew. It was nasty. So gross. Kate sees this case that the marshal was carrying and she wants it really badly, and she convinces Sawyer to help her get it. Sawyer decides to hold on to the case. Kate tells Jack that the marshal kept the key to the case in his wallet, so they dig him up, and she does this sleight of hand with the wallet where she takes the key, but Jack catches her with it. Speaking of the wallet, incredibly gross moment number 2 of the episode, maggots. The tide is being very weird and coming in unexpectedly, and the camp by the fuselage is going to be completely underwater in a matter of days. Our losties move up to the familiar beach that will be our home for a very, very long time. When Jack is talking to Sayid about what Sayid heard in the jungle and the whispering about the others out there, and Sayid's like, I don't know what I heard. It was the wind playing tricks. I hate when people do that in movies and television. I hate when you know something is right and they're like, no, it's the wind, or no, I was delirious. I don't know what I heard. Yes, you do. You heard people whispering creepily in the jungle. Small thing I found rather amusing about this episode is when Michael told Sawyer that if he could get that case open, he would take Sawyer on his back and fly off the island, and then Sawyer's like, well, I hope you have a runway ready. And I was thinking in my head, well, they're building one on the other smaller island out there. Go to that runway. Charlie is still trying to cope with what happened to him and Claire, rightfully so, and Rose tries to shake him out of it.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. Look at me, son. It's not your fault.
Meanwhile, Kate's flashback deals with her performing a con on a bank owner and ultimately on the guy she convinced to help her rob the bank. Mostly it just centers around Kate wanting to get into this safety deposit box because we know whatever is in the safety deposit box was in the case, and whatever it is she wants really, really badly. I think more importantly than that, to take away from Kate's flashback, is the fact that Kate uses men. She uses men to get what she wants. And something we have to note is that that has not changed on the island. She uses both Sawyer and Jack in this episode to get what she wants. I mean, I know we all liked Kate a lot, but she's cold. It turns out that Kate's been trying to get her hands on this small toy airplane.
Hold on to the man I killed!
Okay, that's what she did. She killed a man. And she did kill a man, it's just not the man we thought it was. I honestly don't know off the top of my head, but aren't some fans thinking that there's more to the plane than there is? I think it just belongs to her friend Tom. And it's sentimental. The end. Shannon and Sayid have their first major interaction, flirtation. Shannon is helping Sayid translate the French from Rousseau's maps. I know a lot of people weren't fans of Shannon and Sayid, but I always thought it was super cute. I'd be a fan of Sayid in anybody because it allows him to be this romantic character. At the end of the episode, when Shannon's talking about the fish movie, the computer one, she's talking about Finding Nemo, and the song that she's singing is Somewhere Beyond the Sea. I did not get that the first time I watched this episode. In fact, it took me a couple years to go, oh, that's the song she's singing. Speaking of singing,
La mer qu'on voit danser le long des reflets a des reflets d'argent. La mer.
Is that Maggie Grace's real voice? Because if so, she can sing. So that's what we're going to leave it today with Kate playing with the toy airplane. Liz, you're talking about Hearts and Minds tomorrow, so I'll see you then.
We're gonna need to watch that again.
I don't know what the episode is after this. Oh, Hearts and Minds, I think. Yes. We'll just say Hearts and Minds. No, I better check. Whoa! There are pictures on IMDb from season 6, and I don't want to see them.